Imagine the worst traffic jam you've ever been in with 180 cars at once, and you have to beat everybody to the next stoplight without hitting anybody, without going off the road. But there's nothing that feels better than driving a race car. And if you don't have to spend a lot of effort and a lot of money to do it, the fun factor goes way up.
Over the last 30 years, car racing has gotten extremely serious and extremely expensive, and it just seemed like there was a real need to make it accessible again.
24 Hours of LeMons is a form of racing that's designed to be cheap and easy, and anybody can do it. The cars are required to be junky old LeMons worth less than $500, so it keeps everybody sort of on an equal playing field.
Anybody can write a check and solve the problem of going fast, but we want you to do it with your wrench and your brains. We don't want you to just spend your way out of the problem. You find winning on laps to be a trivial and uninteresting accomplishment?
We run 8 hours on one day and 7 hours on the second day, and the person that does the most laps is the winner.
And it's just grown tremendously, but you don't know who these drivers are. Some of them aren't even good street drivers, and then you have guys that think they're race car drivers, but their car may not be a race car. And you have to maneuver through these people without hitting anybody. It's just fun compared to pro racing.
The Gimp Pimp Cadillac is a 1996 Cadillac SLS. Basically, we just took out all the interior and added a roll cage and a race seat. It's front-wheel drive with 300 horsepower, so there's a lot of wheel spin. We've had to add brakes to it to keep them from exploding. But other than that, the car's stock, and part of what makes the Gimp Pimp Cadillac so special is that it does have hand controls, so it gives access to people like me that ordinarily wouldn't get to race, which makes it perfect for LeMons.
We try to have themes like we're the Aqua Volvo team. It's a 1979 Volvo 242 with a 2.1 liter engine, mostly stock. This car is not me at all. I'd like more horsepower, but it handles fabulous, and the brakes are really good too. So it's the passing. That's all you've got with this car.
I was leading the race, and then the hand controls broke, which lost us about 10 laps, and now we're way down. I don't know where we are. Shut up!
Our Aqua Volvo blew a head gasket, so we're waiting for the part right now. This is typical LeMons.
24 Hours of LeMons is unique in the way they penalize drivers that don't follow the rules. If you go off the track or if you hit somebody, they are very creative in the way they penalize you, and it teaches you a lesson for sure.
Since you guys insist upon spinning so much, I'm gonna make you screw that to the roof and drive around with it the rest of the weekend. Screw it to this nice roof? Really? It's a lemon car.
With the blown head gasket and all the time off track, we still finished 80th overall out of 145 starting cars, and we didn't get hit.
The Cadillac went faster than it's ever gone, so overall, I mean, you gotta look at that like a success, but we're gonna send it home. We just don't wanna hurt it any more than it is.
People will camp out here and stay all night. Most of them will be working on cars, and the rest of it is party time.
Probably 90% of the people that come to a LeMons race end up sleeping at the track. It's kind of like Burning Man for cars.
One of the things that keeps us coming back is the community of people. We share parts and advice and food and water. It's not cutthroat. You're just out here to have fun.
When you're driving the car, you're not thinking about your problems at work or your problems at home. It's a way to be free. I mean, you zen out a little bit.
LeMons has become this social thing. The winner of one of these races gets nothing. They get $400, which barely covers the gas to get here. The whole point is we don't want people who are only coming to win. What we want is people who come here because they want to have fun being here.